is to let them dry. Come on, Janet, you can do it. Each cookie. Welcome to day 10 of Vlogmas. Hi everyone, it's Janet. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content. And make sure you hit that notification bell as well too. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be sharing a recipe with you. It is a coconut flour shortbread cookie recipe. I thought it would be perfect for the holidays. Since I'm allergic to all nuts, I'm sorry, I wanted to taste what I made, so I did find a recipe that used coconut flour, but I'm sure you can probably find something similar that uses almond flour as well too. There's tons of recipes out there that use almond flour. I just can't make any of those, so you're stuck with the coconut flour recipes. And yeah, so I'm going to be making that. So if that's what you're interested in, then keep on watching. All right, everyone. I also wanted to let you know that I finally set up my Amazon wish list and figured out how to link it down below. So down in the description, you will see a link that says to support the channel. One is a PayPal link, actually, just to support the channel if you're willing to donate anything. It's just I do pay for the music every month. I do pay for me to do the thumbnails myself. My ketone tests, I pay for all of those so that I can bring really good content for you guys. And also too, a lot of people were asking, since my birthday is coming up on the 17th, they would like to send me a gift. So I have created the Amazon wish list, which also is down in the description box below. So if you do want to send me a gift, then you can go down and to the wish list, the Amazon wish list, and get some ideas from there. And I appreciate it so much. You guys don't have to. It was just some people were asking me about sending me a gift. And also too, my P.O. box is always down below too if you do want to send me something else. So that would be greatly appreciated and I would love it. I would love to hear from you. And even if there's Christmas cards, you guys too, I would love to get some Christmas cards from you. All right, everyone, we are going to make an easy coconut flour shortbread cookie. Really simple. There's actually only 5 ingredients for this recipe. First, you will need 3/4 of a cup of coconut flour, 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil, not melted, 1/4 of a cup of erythritol, 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 large egg, which is pretty large. It's from our chickens. I bet you this probably is a double yolk. All right, so preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I just did that. And then also a cookie tray, cover with parchment paper. I already did that as well too. So it just says place all the ingredients all together to form a crumble. It should take about 20 seconds, either with an electric hand mixer, or if you have a KitchenAid like me, I'm just gonna mix it for 20 seconds just so that it gets kind of like crumbly apparently. And so let's get started. Okay, let's do the coconut flour first. So we will need 3/4 of a cup of coconut flour. So this is a 1/3. No, I need the 1/4 one. That's what I need. There we go. So I'm just going to use my 1/4 cup, and I'm going to do 3 of those. One. 2 and 3. There we go. And then 1/3 of coconut oil, not melted. So I'm going to use a spoon for this to put it inside the measuring cup. So I'm making this one because I'm allergic to all nuts. I've said that before. And so I don't know, when I kind of looked for recipes that had no nuts, I was very limited on what I could make. And I thought this one is easy, and you guys know I'm all about easy. So I thought I would give it a try. And I like shortbread cookies anyways. So I thought that this would be a good recipe to try. Have you guys done any Christmas baking yet, whether it's keto or non-keto? Write down in the comments if you guys do a traditional baking, or if you plan on maybe doing some keto baking this Christmas to have. I don't. I have, well, I shouldn't say I don't. I do. do regular Christmas baking, non-keto. I usually make the same things every year. I make butter tarts, Nanaimo bars, Twix bars, they're called, which is just in a 9x9 square pan. And I do date squares as well. Just like kind of the regular things that honestly you would be, everybody has their own traditions, I guess. And so those are the things that I always make. And I always make a homemade apple pie as well too. I make a pretty decent apple pie, if I must say so myself. It's definitely non-keto. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to enjoy the little things in life. I said this year I'm not going to be, well, last year I didn't either, actually. I was off. Oh, we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of erythritol. I was off last Christmas as well, too. I took the day off of keto. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And you know what? The next day I just went back on. And it was no big deal. So I'm pretty sure since I'm in maintenance, I'll be able to get back on. It just feels so good when I'm back on track. And I'm just going to use a splash of vanilla because y'all know we don't measure around here, not our vanilla. And our egg. Let's see if this one is a double yolk. Oh, also too, I'm going to let you guys know that our chicken is still in the nest. Yeah, double yolk. She made her way back to the frickin' nest again. And now that's where she has sat for the last, well, day or two, I guess, since I last talked to you guys. All right, let's go and put this in the mixer. All right, so it's in the mixer and I'm just gonna let it run literally probably like 20 or 30 seconds. And I'm gonna put it on medium. I'm probably gonna put it on about a 6. Okay, so it is crumbly, as you can see. I washed my hands really good and I took off my rings because it says what you need to do is to assemble the crumbs to form a ball and refrigerate for 15 minutes. So I'm going to do that on a piece of plastic. Actually, I'm going to get another piece of plastic because I think that just might be the easiest, is to just kind of do it on the plastic. I don't know. This is a learning curve for me too, guys. Learning curve for me too, because I have never made this recipe. So maybe if I kind of cling those together, and then we'll try to put it in the center, and this will either be a great idea or a really bad idea. Okay, let's just go in there with our hands. It's not like it's, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'm gonna wrap it up to form the ball, like with the saran wrap, because I feel like that's the easiest way, especially with how crumbly it actually is. Man, I hope this turns out. I never had time. I was gonna say I should actually like maybe try my recipes first before I start putting them on YouTube. Sometimes I do, but baking ones I tend not to because I'm not the best baker, if you haven't noticed. There's a guy locally, Doug is his name. I actually used to, well, I didn't work with him, but he used to work, he had a mailbox where I worked at the post office there. So I would see him all the time, and he did keto. Hi, Doug, if you're watching this. And he's lost, I think it's definitely over 100 pounds. I want to see even maybe over 150 pounds. He's done amazing. So he is a chef by trade. So he does a lot of cooking. And I get him to do all my baking, my keto baking. I know, it's horrible, but I don't know. I've just never been that type of person for baking. I'm just getting the hang of cooking, let alone baking. So, yeah. So he's doing up. They advertise. They do cheesecake and they do cookies and they do a bunch of things. And since I'm allergic to almonds, he always takes my allergy into consideration, and he makes everything with coconut flour for me. So he's doing up a tray for me actually, and it's going to be just a miscellaneous tray. I will show you that when I get it, but it's going to have a bunch of different goodies on there. You get to pick and choose your own goodies. So I am super, super excited about that. All right, this was actually a good idea, if I must say so myself. So here you go, guys. Formed the ball. We are going to throw that in the fridge for 15 minutes. All right, it has been 15 minutes. And now all we're supposed to do is take it by the spoonful. Oh, this is crumbly still, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Oh my God. Okay. You guys see this? This is why I don't bake. This is exactly why I don't bake. You see that? But, all right, it says to roll in a ball. Roll in a ball, and then it just says to pat down with a fork. So let's just do all the balls first, and then we will pat it down with, oh my gosh, a fork. All right, let's get started.
I feel sad, I can't help it. Got you on my mind. I don't know how to cope this, because it's Christmas time and I need you around, darling. So come.
Now, the whole thing is that I have to try to flatten these without it all totally crumbling. So let's, I'll be honest, I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on these because I'm scared it's just going to totally crumble. Like that. Yeah, this is Exhibit A, why I don't bake myself. Sorry guys, I hope this turns out, but I don't have any promises. But we will give it the old college try, I guess the worst saying goes. Okay. Okay. And then it said to bake them about 6 to 8 minutes. So let's put them in the oven. Okay, well that is cooking in the oven. I'm going to make just a little bit of a drizzle. I'm going to use some of the Lily's milk chocolate chips and some coconut oil. So I'm just going to put a little bit in a cup and just melt it in the microwave and go from there. Usually don't need too much coconut oil. All right. I put them in for 7 minutes because I thought, you know what? I'll meet in the middle and I'll do 7 minutes. So is to let them dry, Okay, this Vlogmas, you guys, doing this every day, I'm getting tired. I work 50-hour weeks and I'm doing Vlogmas every day. So sorry if I mess up and I miss an edit here and there, but it gets a lot. But I love it. I really am enjoying it, recording every day, so that's awesome. Okay, let cool completely for 30 minutes. Each cookie, come on Janet, you can do it. Each cookie is 2.7 net carbs. We will see if these are worth it because I don't know, like, can we see how tiny these are? Almost 3 net carbs. I don't know, guys. But I am going to wait. I'm going to drizzle them in a little bit. I just don't want them to totally, like the chocolate to totally melt into the cookie. So I'm going to wait about 10 minutes. Then I will drizzle it and then we'll just let everything cool for a half hour. And then the taste test. That will be the true tell-all. So stay tuned, you guys. All right, guys, they are done. I took one of them off and put it there. That's the one I'm going to taste test. They seem to be holding together pretty good, I must say, but we'll see when we bite into it. Let's taste it. All right, let me just set you guys here. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm always nervous about tasting my baking, but I just hope it doesn't crumble all, but let's give it a taste, okay? Yeah, like it's holding together. I'm surprised. Wow. Okay. That actually held together really nice. And it's actually really good. I'm shocked. So I would give those actually like a pretty solid, like 8 out of 10, to be honest. They're actually pretty good. They held together really good. I think maybe once the coconut oil kind of heated up in the oven, maybe that's kind of made it what it like held together really good. But those are actually really good. Now, I love coconut. If you guys don't like coconut, you will not like this recipe. I'll tell you that right now. It's very coconutty with the coconut flour and the coconut oil, but I love it. And I can't have almond flour, so I guess it's a good thing that I like the coconut flavor. But give this a try. It'll be nice to put on your tray of keto goodies for Christmas if that's what you're doing. If you're staying on track, add this and then make a little Christmas tray for yourself. Really good. That's the end of the video, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me to make these cookies for Christmas, and make sure you add them to your next Christmas baking tray, keto style. See you tomorrow.
Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside.